Welcome to Old Charles, where today, we dive into the story behind this iconic lyrebird coin, its history, its rarity, and what collectors are paying in 2025. Decimalization came to Australia on February 14, 1966, replacing the shilling with a 10-cent coin, which had the same specifications: 5.66 G, 23.6 mm diameter, 75% copper and 25% nickel, milled edge. Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, by Mackin, graces the obverse, and Stuart Devlin's superb lyrebird design decorates the reverse. The Royal Australian Mint struck around 12.5 million business strike coins in 1972, plus approximately 10 272 proof pieces in mint sets. These were fairly common in its time, but today, condition matters a lot. Most surviving examples have circulated, but collectors prize high-grade uncirculated or mint-state coins. So, if you find your 1972 10C in MS65 condition, it could be worth around AUD 30. And if it's gem-quality MS67 or MS68, values jump to AUD 78 to 110. Proof coins, though specially minted mirror-like coins in mint sets, have premium values. For example, PR67 to PR69 coins typically range from AUD 47 to over AUD 48, while a perfect PR70 coin from 1972 sold for as much as AUD 1,710. Several factors affect value: the coin's condition, especially wear, rarity in high grades, proof finish, plus collector demand. Errors or unusual varieties can add value, but 1972 coins are generally uniform. Check condition ***. Look for blemishes, scratches, toning, these lower grade. Compare to grade charts ***. Use Sheldon scoring M60 to MS70. Authentication ***. Certified coins, e.g. by PCGS, NGC, command higher value. Proof versus business strike ***. Know which one you have. Proof coins are more valuable, and 2025, certified M66 coins sold for around AUD 75 to 98, while some PR68/69 coins reached AUD 144 to 155. High-end PR70 hit $1,700 If you're holding a 1972 Australian 10-cent coin in circulated condition, it's likely worth only face value. But if it's in uncirculated condition, especially MS65 and above, or a proof coin, it could be worth dozens to hundreds of Australian dollars, potentially more if it's flawless. The story of the 1972 Australian 10-cent coin begins long before the coin itself was even minted. Back in 1966, Australia said goodbye to pounds, shillings, and pence, and hello to a brand new decimal currency system. As part of this monumental shift, the 10-cent coin was introduced to replace the old 1 shilling coin. But even though the coin had a new name, its size, weight, and metal composition stayed the same. The 10-cent coin was, and still is, made from a copper-nickel alloy, weighing 5.65 grams and measuring 23.6 millimeters in diameter. The reverse of the coin features the majestic superb lyrebird, an iconic Australian species known for its stunning tail feathers and mimicry skills. This design was created by the talented artist Stuart Devlin, who designed all the reverse sides of Australia's decimal coins. Meanwhile, the obverse, or the heads side, featured a youthful portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Arnold Mackin. This image would be used on Australian coins for many years before being replaced by later portraits. By 1972, Australia was 6 years into its decimal era, and the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra struck just over 12.5 million 10-cent coins for circulation that year. Although not particularly rare at the time, most of these coins saw heavy circulation over the decades, making high-grade examples much harder to find today. There were also a small number of proof coins minted in 1972, just 10 272 in total. These were produced with extra care, featuring mirror-like surfaces and sharp details, and were only available in special collector sets. Today, these coins are more than just old change. They're a glimpse into Australia's decimal revolution and a symbol of a country modernizing its currency system while still honoring its heritage. So whether you're a collector, a historian, or just someone curious about the coins in your drawer, the 1972 Australian 10-cent is more than metal. It's a piece of Aussie history. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. A 1972 Australian 10-cent coin in your hand could be worth face value, or much more, depending on how well it's been preserved over the years. Most 1972 10-cent coins you'll find today are in circulated condition. meaning they were used in everyday transactions. These coins typically show signs of wear, faded details, scratches, edge smoothing, or dark toning. Usually worth only face value, 10 cents, to about $1 AUD, unless it has an error or unusual feature. Uncirculated coins are those that were never used in day-to-day spending. They have sharp details, clear designs, and retain that beautiful original mint luster. A 1972 uncirculated 10-cent coin can be worth between $10 to $30 AUD, depending on quality. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC assign a mint state, MS, number to uncirculated coins. The scale ranges from MS60 to MS70, with MS70 being a perfect coin. Proof coins are not made for circulation. They're struck using polished dies and planchets, giving them a mirror-like finish and ultra-sharp details. In 1972, just 10 272 proof coins were made. Remember, even if your coin looks old, some damage can drastically reduce its value. Avoid cleaning your coins, as that can leave hairline scratches and remove natural toning that collectors prefer. Condition makes the biggest difference in coin collecting. A common coin in pristine condition becomes a valuable collector's item, so check your 1972 10-cent pieces carefully. You might be holding a miniature treasure.